Hi folks, welcome to Chiefkirk Outdoors. Didn't think I was going to do another video before Christmas, but it just so happened I was watching one of my pals on his video, and I saw something that caught my eye that I've got to try. Now, the video that I was watching is a fella that I follow all the time, and I absolutely love his channel. His name is Felix Imler, and he does videos about Swiss Army knives. And as far as I know, he's the king of it, because he comes up with some stuff that just makes my jaw drop, going, there's no way he could do that. But he does. He has an extremely pleasing personality. He's such a nice guy that by all means you need to go check him out, and make sure you tell him that Chiefkirk sent you. But anyhow, what he did was, and I never would have thought of this, but then I don't think of a whole lot of things because I'm not brilliant like some of the guys on here. But I have some Fatwood here, and I'm going to put me a little Fatwood out here, start me a fire with it, hopefully. Oh, and by the way, I know I said it once before, but Merry Christmas to you. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Not looking too much like it here though today. It's a beautiful day here in North Carolina. So anyhow, I went ahead and scraped some of this up to save time. And now ordinarily we take our strikers and our ferro rod and we do this, and that works really good. However, what I saw Felix do that caught my eye was he took the saw blade on his Swiss Army knife, which I always have my Swiss Army knife on me, except when I'm asleep and it's real close. And what he did was, he took the back of it and laid it down like this. I hope you can see this okay. And he scraped across this way. Now ordinarily, when I scrape my ferro rod like this, I usually go into my pile and scatter it all over the place. That's normally what I do. And after I round it up 2 or 3 times, sometimes I get it lit. Sometimes I don't. But this, no clue what that sound is. But this, you just lay that back edge of your saw blade, and I bet this will work with a knife too. And I'm gonna try it in a minute and see, but I'm gonna lay this down where it's good and solid, and then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull it across it. Look at that. Okay, there's my fire. Took 3 little half scrapes, and there we went. So that worked out pretty doggone good. Now, I'm gonna put away my Swiss Army knife that I so dearly love, which I keep tethered to me with, I don't know if you can see that or not. That way it keeps me from losing it. I'm gonna put it back in my pocket, and I'm gonna try a knife blade. See how that works. I don't know if it will or not. We're going to find out in just a second. Alright, I'm going to put my knife down good and solid. I'm going to tilt it back just a, just a little bit to give it an edge. There we go, it's working. There we go, there's fire. So that's twice I've got fire with this method. Seems to work pretty doggone good. Now, just to complete it, I'm gonna do it with my regular striker, my high-speed steel striker, which this stuff was sent to me by a Redneck Renegade. I like to mention him because he's such a good guy. Look at these beautiful handles that he made. Aren't they something? That's a talented individual right there. And a very generous individual, I might add. The rod is made by Nathan 4071, best on the planet. Now, let me put the striker down here, see if I can get a flame with it going. I had it for a second. There we go. We got flame. And that flame's gonna feel good. I thought maybe I might have to use some eye dust, but I didn't. So I'll just put it up and save it for later. But I thought when I saw this method that that has to be one of the coolest things I've seen in a little while. And it works like a charm. I just showed you 3 different ways that it works. And it keeps me from shooting this stuff all over the place trying to do this. It works that way, but it works better this way. I like that. And to my buddy Felix Imler, thank you, pal. I appreciate this tip because that saved me a lot of trouble. And you folks go check him out. Tell him Chiefkirk sent you. Till I see you next time, I'm going to wish you a very Merry Christmas. I do not look to put another one out between now and then. So, a very Merry Christmas. I sincerely hope that you spend it surrounded by people that love you, with a good warm meal, a good dry home. And remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. God bless y'all.